Okay, let's bring on the Detroit Lions. Oh, yeah. 3 games left in this season.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Detroit Lions. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys are in the midst of a great run, and only 1 loss in their last 10 games. Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump.
I hope it helps me.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. This defense for the Steelers, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense, just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
180.
Now Goff. He gets this out wide to
Oh my
Gibbs.
God, dude. That's all they're doing. They're throwing it to the running back. That's 3 straight passes.
A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
That's another.
Now receiver in motion left.
First down.
They'll run with Montgomery.
Oh, good
And he
stiff
will
one, buddy.
flank his way into the end zone for a touchdown. David Montgomery, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0
I just couldn't believe they
game.
threw it like 3
Following
straight
the
times to
touchdown, here's Gay to
same
kick it
damn running
away.
back, same damn play. Might as well say over in the same damn area. You know? The team's like, what?
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much, but I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. And getting this just shy of midfield, is spotted at the 49. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
A gain of 14. And the Steeler first down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Steelers at 13-1 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience,
Damn it.
all on display in that victory.
And this one too low. You talk about this Lions defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. The Lions offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And right around the 20, out of bounds. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
St. Brown in motion right. Now a fake on a jet sweep, and here's Gibbs. And he'll get this
They are
up to
lighting
the
this up.
34-yard line.
I have
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
They'll
line.
fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
180. What?
Out of the gun. Goff. Throw caught by Raymond.
Man, dude, I don't know what the dude, this is hard, dude. I don't understand this offense, bro.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
No! Motherfucker!
Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he'll go out near midfield.
Get
at
these
the
little
49.
fucking running backs, dude. Jesus.
Now Goff. Calling a gain of a yard. And
Hurry up.
down and
Play
6 to
this
go.
fucking ass off,
Look at
bro.
the Steeler defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the number.
It's not a fucking first.
And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming.
That's good. We're on Lions.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football. And this
They
is
gave me
always
first.
such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Dude.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. And past the 35,
They got me trusted. I don't know what
shy of the 30.
they're doing. I
First
don't
down
have
Lions
an
on
answer
the
for
pickup
it.
of 13.
That's another Detroit Lions, 1st down.
Counter play. Here's Gibbs. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down.
I'm getting killed. I'm going to lose this game.
The numbers for Gibbs from last week. 15 carries, 67 yards.
I can remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Goff. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Yeah, good job.
Gay's kick is good.
They're lighting,
So another
they're
scoring
lighting me
drive
up.
there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the
Oh,
6 there,
thought
partner,
they're
but
going
you'll
one
take
way,
the
I'm
3,
going
and I think
the other
they
way.
have to be
Yeah,
happy
they're
about the way
killing
they
me
moved
right
the
now.
ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. Short throw to Smith. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
42-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. They'll find Metcalf. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Dude, Gibbs is going to have like 30 catches in one game.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, Johnson. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Yeah.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
But give up the middle to Johnson.
Damn,
And
dude.
they'll get this one down to about the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be
They
left staring at a
step
3rd
ahead
and
of
8
me
coming
in
up.
every phase.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
It's a gain of 20.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Steelers, 1st down.
You should be able to push him around real quick.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson.
What?
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard
This
line.
Lions
So the
defense.
ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Johnson again. And this time he is in. Touchdown Steelers.
They're physical.
And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Steelers 7.
That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Lions take over 1st and 10.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. At their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Goff now looking to throw. Finds Gibbs on the check down. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. He cannot wiggle free.
Hell yeah, dude. That's on your side of the field, too. Wow. Damn.
Throwing is Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a 1st down. A good pickup there at 22.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than
Look how
capable
much
of finding an
field.
escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Damn, just punt the ball, bro.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
That's so stupid.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
14. Lions 10.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the
They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
Oh,
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
flats. There's no
Back-to-back good
flats.
plays
There's
have them
no
on the
way.
move on first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
So on fourth down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
That's what
The Steelers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime.
So, like,
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Rodgers. Left side here taken in by Metcalf.
Holding offense.
So a decent game there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Gone. That's complete to Laporta. And he's got this down to the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
That's good. Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Goff. That'll be caught by St. Brown. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Goff. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And the Lions are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Setting up the screen. This is
he ran you over, Patrick Queen.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Oh, you pussy boy Queen.
Gibbs. As the first half is winding down. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Going up top for Miller. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin with a visit to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the Bucs in an NFC South matchup. And it's the man who had a cup of coffee with Carolina, Baker Mayfield. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Marvin Harrison Jr. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the New England Patriots. And it's the NFL's all-time leading rusher as a quarterback, Lamar Jackson. He's got nobody open, so he'll just hot-foot it himself. 7 yards for the touchdown. The Ravens win it by a count of 24-13. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Things getting interesting now as the regular season starts to wind down. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout. A field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Gay set to kick off.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. Short throw to Smith. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
short throw to Smith. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Here's Rodgers to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
Come on.
I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did
Dude,
not.
I can't believe you would do that right there.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
You need to beat yourself, team.
First and 10.
Just worry about the damn Lions. Stop worrying about...
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That stop made by Jack Campbell. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
You don't want none.
To throw is Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26.
This corner's off like 40 yards. He's like, I don't want none.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he's brought down
Worried
for
boy,
a gain of 13 down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Rodgers now to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Take him out.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing a shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4
Don't worry
down.
about him just running.
Now Chris
Dude.
Boswell for the Steelers field goal
So the
try.
Lions are pulling
From
that
the
stuff
left
where
hash, a
they're
chip
just
shot
pulling their
here.
line and just
Boswell's kick is good.
running the middle
So he's been
linebackers away from his plate and dragging my
Connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend
Away
upon,
from the
partner,
pool.
because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. A chance for us again to look at this Pittsburgh defense.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, let's...
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. At their own 27. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
There's nothing I can do.
Lions first down as they're able to
There's
get
absolutely
the
nothing I
first
can do against this
down
offense.
So from the 39,
He's either going to run me over or he's
first and
just
10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Well, this is caught by Williams.
What was that, dude?
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
That was the ugliest.
And it'll be second down.
I've seen it the entire way.
At the 44-yard line.
In motion goes Raymond. Throw caught by Raymond. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Third down and 1. Gibbs will try and pick it up.
Dude, I am getting bowling.
Midfield to the 47. 56 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Well, we caught. It's St. Brown. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
They'll run with Gibbs.
Damn.
And he'll get into the end
Dude,
zone.
they have like.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Dude, no outsiders don't work at all,
With his
dude.
6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have moved out in
Don't
front
worry, Lions.
in the final minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good.
Got you, bro.
And they will take a 7-point lead. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Lose against good teams.
And
I don't
Pittsburgh
have the
getting
offensive
set to take the
firepower.
field.
Go
The drive
for
last
try,
time it
like-
stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a
Oh,
last
intercepted,
resort, right?
watch.
To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford
Gibbs has
Field.
to have like 80 broken
It's the
tackles
Steelers
so
with
far
the
this
football,
game,
but
dude.
trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Delivering the comebacker. Wilson's got it.
Number 77. I know, Broderick Jones. You can't stop, dude.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Now Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line.
That's another Steelers first down. A gain of 22.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Steelers first First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson.
He didn't block anybody. Good job.
This time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
That's a gain of 8.
The offense on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Johnson will score. Touchdown, Steelers. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. That's some good hard running there as he pushes way forward for about a few. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Goff now to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he's up to the 40-yard line.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action. It's Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
We go tonight. Attack. 20.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Cameron Hayward in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
Attack. 180.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, baby.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Wilson's got it complete. The 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Lions 24. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Gets around him. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now it's gone. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now gone. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. T.J. Watt in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
180.
Goff now looking to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Go, 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 go. 20.
Here's Goff. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first.
They got the completion. Now, they probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell. And a lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's Goff and the Lions. Down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 17 remains. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is gone. St. Brown on the catch. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with a minute 7 remaining.
First down. 1st and 10.
Here's Goff.
47-yard line.
Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. We all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
It's now 4th.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Steelers, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10.